Online shopping has never been easier, but it's important to remember to keep your personal information safe. Once you've completed your purchase and added everything to your cart, it's time to pay online. You'll need to enter your credit card number on the screen to complete the transaction. Whenever you transmit sensitive information such as a password, bank account information, or credit card information, it's important to make sure it's protected. If the information is not encrypted, it will be transmitted in clear text. This means that anyone with an internet connection can capture the traffic and access your personal information. To protect yourself, always make sure the information you transmit is encrypted. It's a simple step that can keep your personal information safe. Always remember, encryption is your first line of defense against cybercrime. But what is encryption? Let's find out. Cryptography has been around for a long time. Julius Caesar used encryption to communicate with his generals. In Caesar's cipher, each letter is replaced with a third letter following that letter. For example, letter A would become letter D. As a result, the plain text message computing would become a ciphertext message FRPSXWLQJ. Caesar's cipher is an example of what we call symmetric encryption or secret key encryption. In this type of encryption, both sender and receiver must agree on a secret key beforehand, allowing them to encrypt and decrypt the messages as needed. In Caesar's cipher, the secret key is the value by which each letter in the message is shifted up or down. Ancient and modern encryption have been performed in many different ways, but the fundamental principle remains the same. It involves the repetition of steps which we call an encryption algorithm or cipher. The process could be manual, mechanical, or in today's world it is digital. The secret that makes the message confidential is called the key, which transforms the message from plain text to ciphertext. Information that is understandable to the reader is called plaintext or clear text. The output of the encryption is called ciphertext, which can only be understandable by the reader if gone through the decryption process. A key is an input parameter to the cipher. Think of it like a combination lock. There are many combinations, but one of them works. Symmetric encryption uses a single secret key, and that secret key is used to both encrypt and decrypt. It is for this reason that you need to have a separate key for each person you want to securely communicate with so that you are able to ensure that the messages that you exchange with one person cannot be read by the other. Due to this, as the number of people with whom you wish to communicate grows, managing keys becomes a problem as well. In addition, symmetric key algorithms suffer from the key distribution problem, which occurs when two parties who are interested in establishing secure communications are not able to agree beforehand on what symmetric key should be used. It is crucial that there is a secure way for the parties to exchange key information in order to reach an agreement. In some cases, the agreement can only be reached by physically meeting privately, which is not always feasible. In spite of these problems, the symmetric key algorithm is fast and secure. Data encryption standard was the first symmetric key algorithm that was released in 1972, and it uses a 56-bit key to encrypt the information. In 2001, DES was replaced by Advanced Encryption Standard, and it uses a key size of 128 to 256 bits and is considered to be one of the most secure algorithms on the market. Asymmetric algorithms, more commonly called public key encryption, solve the problem of key exchange faced by symmetric algorithms. The magic of public key cryptography is that it uses the two separate keys for encryption and decryption, even though they are mathematically related and belong together as a pair. Knowing the public key does not allow anyone to calculate or reconstruct the private key corresponding to it. Hence, you can publish your public key publicly on your website or online. If someone knows your public key, either because you gave it or because they found it online, they can encrypt messages and send them to you. You will be the only one to decrypt and read the messages because you own the private key. The use of both symmetric and asymmetric cryptographic algorithms is widely used to provide confidentiality of data both during transmission and at rest, as well as during storage. Additionally, they are also used in the setting up of VPN virtual private networks and in securing online banking and shopping transactions as well. The encryption technology is also used by popular messaging apps, like WhatsApp, which provide end-to-end encryption of every message that it sends or receives. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for future videos and updates.